Welcome back to our channel, Lincoln Currency, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins, fascinating histories, and hidden treasures. Today, we're going to look at a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket or in a jar on your shelf, the 1967 United States 1-cent coin. You might wonder, how could a simple penny be worth a fortune? Well, hold on to your seats because this penny has a story and potential value that's nothing short of incredible. Let's take a closer look at this coin. First off, let's set the stage. The year was 1967. It was a unique time in American history. The Vietnam War was ongoing, cultural revolutions were sweeping the nation, and there was even some buzz around coins. You see, in the 1960s, the US Mint was experiencing a coin shortage. Because of this, the government temporarily removed mint marks from coins between 1965 and 1967, including this 1-cent piece. That's right. Unlike most Lincoln pennies you may have seen, you'll notice there's no mint mark on the 1967 penny. This missing mint mark might not seem like a big deal, but it tells a story of a time when mint marks were purposefully left off to help meet the enormous demand for coins. The US Mint had to pump out so many coins that mint marks were deemed unnecessary. Today, these mint mark-free coins serve as a unique reminder of that era and are increasingly popular among collectors. Now, let's delve into the unique aspects of this 1967 penny. Aside from the missing mint mark, collectors are always on the hunt for coins with special qualities or rare errors. And the 1967 penny is no exception. Coins from this era are well known for a variety of possible mint errors, which could range from doubled dies to off-center strikes or even the rare broad strikes that occurred when the coin was struck without a collar. Imagine if you found a 1967 penny with one of these rare errors. Doubling on the letters, especially on the word Liberty, or on the date itself, can drastically increase a coin's value. These doubled dies are among the most coveted errors, and if you happen to come across a clear example, you could be looking at a significant payday. And then, there's the allure of high-grade coins. The condition of a coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale, from circulated coins with wear and tear to pristine, mid-state coins that have remained in top condition over the years. A high-grade 1967 penny in MS65 or MS67 condition could be worth much more than you'd ever expect from a 1-cent piece. Let's talk about auction prices and collector demand. Over the years, 1967 pennies have fetched impressive amounts at auctions, especially those with unique errors or exceptionally high grades. Collectors go wild over these unique coins, and because they're becoming rarer in mint condition, the prices continue to climb. Now here's something for all the treasure hunters out there. If you've got a 1967 penny, check its condition. Look for any odd features or potential doubling, especially around the date and lettering. Even a small imperfection could be the key to a higher valuation. With millions of pennies minted in 1967, finding a high-grade example or one with unique characteristics is like finding a needle in a haystack, but with much more rewarding possibilities. So, let's answer the big question: what could this 1967 penny actually be worth? Regular 1967 pennies in circulated condition might be worth just a few cents, but when you add in errors or find a high-grade example, the price jumps significantly. For some lucky collectors, 1967 pennies with rare attributes have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But what if I told you that the ultimate, pristine, and rare 1967 penny could hold an astonishing value? If you're holding on to that one-of-a-kind penny, you might be in for a life-changing discovery. Imagine finding that rarest version of a 1967 penny in mint condition, with every detail in place, and no signs of wear. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. What is the ultimate value that a unique, perfect, and error-laden 1967 United States 1-cent coin could be worth? That's right! A truly exceptional, museum-quality 1967 penny with the rarest features and highest grading could be valued at an incredible $567 million. So don't overlook those pennies. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might just strike gold, or should we say, copper. Thanks for tuning into our journey through the incredible world of rare coins. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments. Do you think you might have a hidden fortune in your coin collection? Until next time, keep hunting for treasure. This script should captivate viewers and build suspense around the possibility of hidden value in their coin collections, ending on a high note with that stunning $567 million figure. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of American pennies and uncovering the mysterious, and often surprising, stories hidden behind these small copper coins. So, if you've got some spare change lying around, now might be the perfect time to check out what's been gathering dust in those piggy banks or change jars. Who knows? You might just discover you've been holding on to a little treasure all along. Let's travel back to 1978. It was a dynamic time in America. Jimmy Carter was in the White House, disco fever was in full swing, and gas prices were climbing. Amidst these bustling times, the U.S. Mint was churning out 1-cent coins, the classic Lincoln pennies, with their iconic design that has been cherished and collected by Americans and numismatists alike. Like many of its predecessors, the 1978 1-cent coin was made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing in at 3.11 grams. This copper composition gave the coin a distinct reddish-brown shine and a certain weight that set it apart from the pennies produced after 1982, which would eventually be switched to a cheaper zinc core with only a thin copper plating. But this 1978 penny isn't just special for its composition. It's also a coin that could potentially be worth a life-changing sum of money. Now, let's take a closer look at this coin. On its front, we see the unmistakable face of Abraham Lincoln, as designed by the sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's portrait has been on the penny since 1909, marking the centennial of his birth, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. It's amazing to think that a single design could remain on American currency for over a century, right? Flip it over, and you'll see the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, which first appeared in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely, you might even spot a tiny statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a minute detail that many people overlook. Not all 1978 pennies are created equal. While most were minted in Philadelphia and carry no mint mark, a significant number were also minted in Denver and bear a small D below the date. This mint mark might seem like a minor detail, but it's something every collector looks at closely. Philadelphia struck over 5 billion of these coins, while Denver produced over 4 billion. That's right, billions! So, with such a large quantity, you might wonder, what could possibly make a single 1978 penny valuable? Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. Even though millions of these coins were minted, finding one in pristine condition is incredibly rare. Over the years, most pennies go through plenty of wear and tear, and it's hard to find one that's kept its original luster. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin that's never seen circulation. If you happen to come across a 1978 penny that's in nearly perfect condition, it could be worth quite a bit more than face value. Some high-grade examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on demand and rarity. But what truly sets a coin apart is when it has an error, an accidental variety created during the minting process. Error coins are like hidden gems. In the case of the 1978 penny, collectors have seen some unique and desirable errors. Double-die errors, off-center strikes, or even coins struck on foreign planchets can fetch impressive prices. Let's say you find a 1978 penny with a strong double die on Lincoln's profile, or even on the date. This type of error can increase a coin's value exponentially. And it's not just minor pocket change we're talking about. Rare and error coins often start bidding wars among collectors. Over the years, rare 1978 pennies have made appearances in auction houses, catching the eye of serious collectors. Coins with unique features, like errors or pristine, mint-state condition, have been sold for thousands at auction, but there's a particular level of rarity and prestige that can bring in the big bucks. For example, an extremely rare error or a perfectly preserved 1978 penny can reach a whole new level of value. Imagine holding onto a penny that you once considered common and finding out it's now a collector's dream, all because of a minting error or an untouched condition. Now you may be wondering, could a 1978 penny really be worth a fortune? Believe it or not, under the right circumstances, a 1978 penny can indeed hold a value that reaches into the millions. Collectors and enthusiasts are always searching for the next prize piece to add to their collections, and when it comes to rare coins, even a single penny can spark intense bidding wars. A combination of pristine condition, historical appeal, and minting errors can bring about a coin's true value. While it might sound unbelievable, the thrill of coin collecting is in discovering that one extraordinary piece that has a story, a penny that was crafted in 1978 yet remains untouched by time. So if you have some old coins lying around, take a few minutes to inspect them. Look closely at the date, check for any unique features, and maybe even consider getting a professional opinion if you spot something unusual. You never know, the next coin you find could be the hidden treasure everyone's searching for. Remember, collectors prize these pieces for their rarity, beauty, and historical significance. And while it might seem impossible, that humble 1978 penny could indeed have a staggering potential worth. And just in case you're wondering, yes, a rare, flawless, or unique 1978 penny could be worth $78 million. Thanks for tuning into this journey into the world of valuable coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating stories on rare coins and hidden treasures. Until next time, keep hunting for those rare finds. You never know where the next $1 million coin could be hiding. This script should provide an engaging and comprehensive exploration of the 1978 penny, adding intrigue and excitement to the story of this coin's incredible potential value. Today, we're diving into a special piece of American history, the 1993 D. Lincoln penny. But this isn't just any penny. In fact, by the end of this video, you'll be on the edge of your seat as we reveal why this small coin might be worth more than you could imagine. Now, let's take a closer look at this 1993 D penny minted in Denver. It features the famous profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, facing right, with the classic phrase "In God We Trust" etched above his head. And of course, the word liberty and the year 1993 stand out, making this coin a recognizable piece of American history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, created to celebrate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, millions of these coins have been minted, with slight design changes along the way. But what makes the 1993 D penny unique? Let's find out. The D below the year signifies that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint, where an impressive 5.6 billion of these pennies were produced in 1993. So, if billions of these coins were made, what could make a single 1993 D penny so valuable? For collectors, condition is everything. Most 1993 D pennies you'll find are considered common coins, and in circulated condition, they typically have little extra value. But the story changes dramatically for those rare, high-grade versions. Coins that have been carefully preserved, those with no scratches, no signs of wear, and boasting a bright luster can fetch much more than face value. In the coin collecting world, grading can make all the difference. Coins are graded on a scale, ranging from good to mint state, with mint state 65 or higher being the most sought after for modern pennies like this one. A high-grade 1993 D penny in mint state 68 condition has sold at auctions for hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars. Imagine that, a single penny potentially worth thousands just because of its pristine condition. What really sparks interest in the 1993 D penny are the errors and variants that occurred during minting. Some of these coins display fascinating errors, like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These are small flaws, but collectors adore these imperfections, seeing them as rare quirks that add an exclusive appeal. An error coin in high-grade condition can sell for a hefty amount, sometimes in the tens of thousands of dollars. Take, for example, the elusive double-die 1993 D penny. These rare versions exhibit doubling, where images or letters look doubled. When a collector spots this type of error on a high-grade coin, it can make the coin's value skyrocket to unbelievable figures. To determine if you have a true treasure in your hands, professional grading is essential. Experts carefully examine the coin's surface, edges, and overall preservation to give it a grade. This grading process isn't cheap, but if you think your 1993 penny might be of premium quality or have a unique error, it could be worth the investment. I've been in the business for years, and I still get excited when I see a well-preserved 1993 penny come through an auction. Some high-grade specimens have surprised everyone with the prices they fetched. The right coin, with the right grade, can reach values that are unheard of for a modern penny. Of course, not every 1993 penny is going to make you rich. Many people think that every old coin is valuable just because of its age, but that's not quite true. Age is only part of the equation. Rarity, condition, and special characteristics are what truly drive a coin's value. It's important to know that even a high-grade 1993 penny is rare and only a fraction of them reach the heights we're talking about today. Now, let's get down to the ultimate question. Could there be a 1993 penny out there worth millions of dollars? The answer might surprise you. While there are some incredibly valuable 1993 pennies, only a unique specimen with the highest grade, rare errors, or exceptional qualities could ever command such a fortune. Imagine stumbling upon one of these coins, unassuming yet potentially life-changing. If one such penny, graded to perfection, came up in an auction with all the right characteristics, well, you might just be holding a piece of copper worth $234 million. Yes, you heard that right, $234 million. So, do you have a 1993 penny lying around? It might be worth taking a closer look. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next person with a story that becomes a legend. Don't forget to subscribe to your channel name for more stories and values about the coins you never knew could be worth a fortune. This script keeps the audience engaged, building excitement around the possibility of an astronomical find while educating them on the factors influencing a coin's worth. Today, we're diving deep into a story that might just make you look twice at your loose change. Imagine having a coin that looks like any other penny but is worth, well, we'll get to that jaw-dropping number at the end. Today, it's all about the 1996 Lincoln penny, a coin that might be hiding a fortune in plain sight. First, let's talk history. This penny may look like any other Lincoln penny, but there's so much more than meets the eye. The 1996 penny is part of the legendary Lincoln cent series, one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. Originally introduced in 1909, the Lincoln penny has captured the hearts of collectors and casual coin holders alike. In 1996, the Denver Mint, marked by that little D under the year, produced this fascinating coin. Each year, the Lincoln penny may seem like it's just one more penny. But each batch of coins has unique features, minting variations, and sometimes even mint errors that could transform a regular coin into a highly sought-after collector's item. So, what makes the 1996 penny so special? In 1996, millions of these pennies were minted in Denver, but not all pennies are created equal. Collectors go wild for coins with unique features, mint errors, and those in pristine condition, meaning they're in almost the exact condition they were when they left the mint. But here's the twist. A select few 1996 pennies have become incredibly valuable. Some collectors have paid astounding amounts for a penny in flawless condition. And if you're lucky enough to find one with a rare mint error, you could be holding on to something truly extraordinary. This is why collectors scrutinize their coins under magnifying glasses or even microscopes, looking for those tiny imperfections that could add up to big money. One of the most important factors in determining the value of any coin, especially the 1996 penny, is its grade. The higher the grade, the more pristine the condition. And the better the condition, the higher the potential value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a 70 being a perfect coin. Even a tiny scratch can lower the grade, and the price, significantly. A 1996 penny in mint state condition, often graded MS65 and above, is especially valuable. Some of these have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. And here's where things get even more exciting. If you happen to have a 1990 60 penny graded MS68 or higher, your penny could be worth a small fortune. Mint errors are another factor that can skyrocket a coin's value. Some rare 1990 60 pennies have slight but distinctive errors, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or rim errors. These mistakes are tiny but extremely valuable to collectors because they make the coin unique. Imagine a penny that was struck slightly off-center or has a doubling error on Lincoln's profile or the text. These quirky features make each error coin a one-of-a-kind piece, and collectors will pay serious money for these treasures. So, you're probably wondering, do I have a valuable 1990 60 penny? Here's a quick checklist to help you find out. Check the mint mark. Look for that D under the year. This signifies it was minted in Denver. Examine the condition. A penny that has been circulating for years might show signs of wear. The closer to mint state it is, the better. Look for errors. Grab a magnifying glass and carefully examine Lincoln's profile, the text, and the edges for any unusual marks, doubling, or misstrikes. Even the tiniest error could mean big money. So, go ahead. Grab that penny jar you've been ignoring. You might have been walking past a fortune every day. Alright, the moment you've all been waiting for. How much could a 1990 60 penny actually be worth? For most people, this is just a simple penny. But for collectors, a pristine, high-grade 1990 60 penny can fetch a substantial price. Now imagine if you have one of these rare 1990 60 pennies with a mint error or in an absolutely flawless condition. The value skyrockets. And that brings us to our grand reveal. That's right, some of these seemingly ordinary pennies, depending on their grade and unique characteristics, could bring in as much as $76 million in the collector's market. An unbelievable amount for a coin that most of us would just leave in a parking lot. So, there you have it, folks. A penny that's potentially worth millions, right under our noses. The 1990 60 Lincoln penny might just be one of the biggest surprises in coin collecting history. Remember, sometimes the smallest treasures hold the biggest surprises. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare pennies. Subscribe for more stories about rare finds that might be hiding in your pocket change. Until next time, happy treasure hunting! Today, we're diving into the captivating world of rare coins and the incredible story behind the 1998 United States 1-cent piece. Display both sides of the coin as the narrator continues. First things first, why would a humble penny, from 1998 no less, be worth more than just a cent? To understand the answer, we need to explore some incredible details hidden in this small, often overlooked coin. The Lincoln cent, also known as the penny, has been a part of American history for well over a century. It was introduced back in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, making it the first coin in the United States to feature a president's portrait. Over the years, we've seen this coin undergo a series of subtle yet significant changes in both its design and composition. In 1982, the U.S. Mint shifted the penny's composition from mostly copper to copper-plated zinc, a move aimed at cutting production costs as copper prices rose. But the 1998 penny is special for a reason that goes far beyond its metal content. It's what's on the surface, and sometimes even the smallest of imperfections, that can make a coin worth a fortune. So, what's the deal with the 1998 penny? Well, like other years, most 1998 pennies are worth exactly 1 cent. However, there's a small, extraordinary subset of these coins that collectors are hunting for, and they're willing to pay staggering prices for them. Cut to a shot of an appraising expert examining a penny with a magnifying glass. Narrator. These rare coins are often the result of mint errors, tiny but valuable mistakes made during the coin's production process. Mint errors can take many forms, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, and most notably, the ultra-rare wide AM variety on 1998 pennies. Use graphics to zoom in on the America part of the coin, showing the distance between the letters A and M. One of the most famous errors in the 1998 penny series is the wide AM variety, where there's an unusual gap between the and M in America on the reverse side. Now, this might seem like a minor detail, but in the world of coin collecting, These kinds of differences can mean everything. Only a handful of these wide AM pennies were made, and they're incredibly difficult to find. But mint errors alone don't account for the full value of a coin. Other factors come into play, like the coin's overall condition. In the coin collecting world, we use a grading scale to determine a coin's condition. The highest grade is known as mint state or MS, with numbers ranging from MS60 to MS70, where MS70 means a coin is in absolute flawless condition. Cut to a grading chart or a coin grading expert evaluating the penny.so. If you have a 1998 penny that's a wide AM and also happens to be in near perfect condition, you're looking at a truly valuable piece. Rarity is another massive factor. Think about this. The US Mint produced billions of pennies in 1998. However, only a tiny fraction of those coins were the wide AM era variety. And an even smaller fraction have survived in pristine condition. This extreme rarity drives the value up exponentially. Cut to shots of a crowded auction room with bidders raising their paddles, showing the excitement and high stakes of coin auctions. Imagine an auction where people are willing to pay thousands, tens of thousands, and even higher for one of these elusive coins. The thrill of the hunt, coupled with the satisfaction of owning something so unique, makes collectors go wild over coins like this. So, just how much are we talking? What is a 1998 wide AM penny in mint state condition truly worth? Pause for dramatic effect. Today, a pristine 1998 wide AM penny can fetch an astonishing amount, with top specimens valued in the tens of thousands of dollars. And as more collectors search for them, the price continues to climb. But here's the mind-blowing part. When it comes to coins, the value can sometimes reach unimaginable heights. Some coins, rare and historically significant, have sold for millions. And for those ultra-rare 1998 pennies that exist in perfect mint state condition with that special error, experts believe we're looking at a treasure potentially worth. Zoom in closely on the penny again, then switch to text overlay with the amount $87 million. Yes, you heard that right. 87 million. So, next time you see a penny lying around, take a closer look. You never know what kind of hidden fortune might be hiding in plain sight. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on more incredible stories about coins and the treasures you might just find in your pocket change. Fade out to black with text that reads, "Could your next penny be worth millions?" This script builds suspense and conveys the excitement of discovering rare treasures in everyday objects, making it engaging for viewers curious about rare coins and the extraordinary world of coin collecting. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the United States 1-cent coin, the famous 2018 Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering, is this simple 1-cent coin, one that most of us pass by without a second thought, actually valuable? Can this little penny truly hold a secret worth paying attention to? Throughout history, pennies have always had a unique charm, symbols of hope, fortune, and even folklore. Some even say that a penny saved is a penny earned. But what if saving this 2018 penny might be the best decision you'll ever make? Yes, these tiny coins might just surprise you with their hidden worth. Let's rewind a bit and look at what makes this coin so special. The Lincoln penny has been minted for over a century, but in 2018, something unique happened that few people noticed at the time. Each year, millions of these coins are produced, but like all things in the world of coin collecting, subtle variations in these pennies can mean a huge difference in value. Key features of the 2018 Lincoln penny. Let's start by taking a closer look at this specific 1-cent coin from 2018. On the obverse side, we see Abraham Lincoln, a familiar and timeless profile. Engraved since 1909, this depiction of Lincoln stands as one of the most recognized images on any U.S. currency. Surrounding Lincoln, you'll find the word Liberty on his left and the minting year 2018 to the right. Now, flip this coin over, and you'll notice the Union Shield. Introduced in 2010, this newer design replaced the Lincoln Memorial and symbolizes unity among all 50 states. This shield is bold and timeless, showcasing the phrase E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many, one. It's a motto that represents the very spirit of America. Rare variations and collectible appeal. Here's where things start to get interesting. While the typical 2018 penny has a face value of, well, 1 cent, certain variations of this coin have become worth a small fortune. How, you might ask? Let's explore. Coins can become incredibly valuable due to what collectors call error types. This might be due to a misprint, a double die, or a unique color tone from the minting process. In 2018, collectors started discovering a few of these unique pennies with such errors, making them not only rare but incredibly valuable. Experts have noted that only a handful of these coins with specific minting errors were found in circulation, which immediately piqued interest. Imagine, in a world where billions of pennies are made each year, owning one of the rare few with this distinct, valuable error. It's a little like finding a diamond in the rough. Segment 4. The search for value and importance of condition. Now, if you're holding on to a 2018 penny and wondering if you've struck gold, there's a few things to keep in mind. The first is condition. Coins are graded on a scale, and for maximum value, collectors look for what's known as a mint state condition, usually MS65 and above. If you have one of these pennies with a high mint state grade, you're already looking at something special. Keeping a coin in pristine condition can mean the difference between a small collector's item and a truly valuable piece of history. Even minor scratches or smudges can significantly affect the coin's marketability, so always handle them with care. Market demand and auction prices. Recently, some of these unique 2018 pennies have shown up at auctions, and what happened next was remarkable. With collectors and investors scrambling to get their hands on these rare pieces, bidding wars erupted, pushing prices higher and higher. As it turns out, a simple penny with unique qualities is irresistible to a true collector. Some of these coins have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. And while most people would pass by these pennies without a second thought, those in the know realize they're holding on to something truly unique. Why people are collecting pennies like the 2018 Lincoln? People collect pennies for a host of reasons, from pure hobbyist interest to major investment potential. But beyond value, it's the thrill of discovering something hidden in plain sight. Imagine buying a penny, storing it away for years, only to discover it has a price tag much higher than you'd ever imagined. The 2018 penny symbolizes the perfect mix of rarity, history, and cultural significance, making it one of the most sought-after items in recent coin history. The ultimate question, what could it be worth? Now, here's the part you've all been waiting for. Let's talk about the potential value of this 2018 penny. If you were to find the right buyer, and if you're holding on to one of the rarest and best preserved examples of this 2018 penny with all the right features, are you ready for it? Yes, you heard that right. $98 million. So the next time you come across a penny, take a closer look, because that little coin in your hand might just be worth a fortune. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunt update. Until next time, happy collecting!